Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 3 Absolute Power. Still in Pilgrim's Haven, building up tourism, and it's going nicely. Yeah, we're already way past the halfway point. So once this hotel is built, things will go even faster. Just need to get the amenities built. So what's the profit on this? Well, this one hasn't done yet. Oh, in a lifetime it's already given me 19,000. 20,000. Good, very good. Keep in mind though, that's not a lump sum, that's a gradual income. So you don't really notice a spike in your income graph, really. That's the only exports do that. It's not... see if I can see that on the graph here. Tourism has gone down a little bit. It's not the biggest source of my income, but it helps. Actually, it is the biggest source of my income, but for the most part, the rest is contributing slightly more in a large sense. And now that I'm building extra facilities, I'm probably running out of the workforce again. Let's see. Is there anything I want to implement just yet? No, not really. Yeah, tax cut's not gonna help me right now. What is the crime rating like? Crime. It's very low. Mostly around the harbor, and I don't really care about crime there. Let's issue the Mardi Gras edict. There's still people living in shacks. I'll need more housing. Is there any housing I can fit in here? How about smaller housing? Nope, doesn't fit. That's a real pity. I'll just set up another enclave over here.
In the world news, Fidel Castro has taken leadership of Cuba and apparently thinks that the people there do not need to own private property. Luckily for us, our Presidente is way ahead of him.
And we can put in some more housing. And that's about as deep in the red as I want to go just yet. Right, so I'm getting some income from this. What's next on the list? Actually, I do want to get the rest of this industry going. Can't rely on llamas forever, and I'm getting so much more people. I might need to take a look at my what's important. The food quality. Meals provided. It's decent, but it could be better. I may want to consider building a fisherman's wharf. But I can't do that anywhere near where I have my tourists because, well, that stinks. It's probably somewhere near the docks, if I can fit it in here. But I'll wait until I have some more money in stock. There's no real urgency, so it can wait. I'll also need to consider healthcare, which is really more important right now. Can I fit that anywhere in here? Nope. Alright then. Put one there. And one over here. That should make more than enough healthcare. And then I'll finish building the... Oof. In view of the recent incident with the Yankee tourist, I must insist that you issue a prohibition law. Alcohol clouds the mind and makes people do dangerous and stupid things. I ask you, Presidente, ban the production, sale and use of alcohol on St. Pata. I have the full support of all members of the religious faction on this issue. Yes, I'm sure you do. Yeah, I'll bribe them. I'm not gonna issue that because that would make my pubs instantly useless. Right, so how's the average pay in the Caribbean? Well, it's still doing fine. No spending allowed. Right, so now I really can't do anything. Until I can get some more money. Which requires tourists to spend some money. At first let's get the ranches finished. A little bit of extra beef. And now I'll just focus on getting the college built.
Requires Presidente's attention.
Let's see. Oh, it's going well. So my income is slowly creeping back up. Let's see. Not made any money with this one yet. This one is already making money. Ooh, the souvenir shop is doing well. Yeah, tourists want to buy all that crap. How's the happiness going? Liberty is a little bit low. But that's pretty much the only thing that's low. As soon as I've got the college built, I can actually do something about the liberty. I still have someone capable of, not jobs, education. A couple of college people. One of them is a farmer right now. Well, I hope he will come to the college, because that's where I need him. If not, I will just have to fire him from his job, so he'll come to the college. Right. That is paid. Let's finish building the rest of the amenities. Shouldn't take too long. No need for swearing. And this road is getting clogged, much as I predicted. Well, thought of it and didn't say anything, but still predicted.
10 years have passed since El Presidente came to power on the island. It is hard to tell what the future will hold for our leader, but one thing is certain. It will be interesting.
Indeed it will. Right. Actually, I do want another college graduate. And
What do you want?
I'll go
I'm
boost the
busy
college.
ruling.
It actually might make sense to build a grade school now, Since I do need very high trained people. Problem of course is fitting it in somewhere. I'm not going to use this part of the beach, so I can build it here. The grade school isn't necessary per se, but it will give a nice boost to the education. Right, they're building the pub. Right, that's boosted.
Speak fast. I don't have all day. Time to check up on my people.
Well, that was fast. Already 1 graduate, 2 graduates. And they immediately start working there. Right then, I'll just get the clinics built, because that really has higher priority. So there's the garage. And that's another pub where the tourists can spend money. How many tourists do I still need to go? 20 more. That might be the next boatload then. And how is my workforce doing? Not enough workers, that's not good. Yeah, I'm really low. That doesn't help. Scenic outlook. Well, I'll finish building that. Yeah, stare in awe at my island. Right, that clinic is being built.
What do you want? I'm busy ruling.
Well, that was really fast. Never seen the college get filled up that quickly. So how's the food quality? Not very good yet. It's mostly still just grain. And I'm not entirely sure how much cattle is being exported.
Speak fast. I don't have all day.
And now to get that one built.
The following international news has been taken off air due to recent amendments of the Positive Broadcast Act. Now let us enjoy some music. And next, the How Big Is Your Banana Talk Show!
How nice of him to tell us about news about which he cannot tell us.
Are you a rebel?
Right. Now, some of my professors will have gone to the clinics. And since I have more than enough money, I'll just build a newspaper. Now, what? Well, that will make the religious happy. Who is the least happy with me right now? The intellectuals. Yeah, well. Newspaper, such a big, ugly building. Doesn't really fit anywhere.
breaking news! In case you haven't noticed, a huge hurricane has swept through Tropico, leaving a trail of destruction in its path. In unrelated news, there are reports of people carrying a cauldron of tar and feathers traversing the island in search of the local meteorologists. The workers at the weather station were allegedly out drinking and therefore unable to issue a warning the day before the disaster.
I do so hate it when
Never
that happens.
fear, President is here.
Earthquakes, hurricanes. They destroy something random and just... happy with the police. They will not produce quite as much liberty. Platform economic disparity could be worse. Actually, might as well go a little bit further. I'll leave the college workers where they are for now, because 20 is plenty for what they do.
Are you a rebel?
Because I really need more people to come into these professions. Still, I'm swimming in money, so for now I'm not really worried. Poor healthcare. Yeah, I had a clinic built and then a random hurricane just knocked it flat on its ass. And I win! Alright then. I will see you all next time.